This your boy KJB and it's not Mr. Arkansas AK Boost Mining. Hit that like button, subscribe to my channel. Give me a thumbs up on this video, show me some love. Hit the subscribe button, hit the hype button, hit all the buttons. And send it around well. Get you know your boy back on the page. I just got to eat some the seafood. Broccoli, eggs, crab eggs, potatoes, and some french fries. Taste it. It's like water. It's 8/27, 2026, Monday. A rainy day today. I've been outside for a few minutes. Took a little walk. Now I'm flipping through the channel on TV with my dog. We're both laying down there and stuff. But they still talk about people reacting to EBT cards if they can't get a lot of stuff on food stamps no more. Well, SNAP, what they call it. I call it food stamps. Some people still reacting about they can buy a food stamp share card. They told you what you're not gonna be able to pay for. They told you what you can't buy. So why is everybody still acting a fool about what these people saying? You can't buy sodas and pops. You can't buy candy. You can't buy energy drinks. None of that. Regular food. And nothing gonna change because you acting a fool, putting your face on camera, trying to convince these people to do what they want. Trying to convince these people to change the rules back. But that ain't gonna work like that. Sorry. I just got you watching something about how they got these older black women who large and big. They getting up there crying about what they can't buy from the store. And they think because they're older and they're supposed to be wiser, that they just gonna get on there say it and the rules gonna be changed about food stamps. So listen to me, ladies. Understand you used to buying junk food and other stuff like that, EBT cards. But you can't do it no more. If you're gonna get it, you gotta pay with some money. You gotta have cash. If you ain't got cash, they not gonna let you come out of the store with nothing that's no junk food with no EBT card. It's just not. Now you can argue about it 24/7 all day long. But the fact is, give me a toothpick right there. The fact is, it's this. They changed the rules because they feel like they can, and they did. I know every state ain't been hit with the food stamp thing yet, EBT, what you can't buy with, but they tell you when you get the opportunity. It's already here, where I live at. So I already, but it don't bother me now because if I'm gonna get it, I'm gonna pay for it with money. I want really, me personally, I didn't really want to, don't get me wrong, EBT cards is good to have, Food stamps good to have when you don't have nothing and you're not working. I was like, at the time, I was getting unemployment, like a couple of weeks, a couple of months or something like that. I was able to get an EBT card, get food stamps on, and I was appreciative about that. But I didn't drive my mentality just to get no food stamps. Like that. I got it because it was there for me to get at the time, so I got it. But I didn't depend on it. See, a lot of people depending on EBT cards and food stamps and checks. No, I was never was the type to depend on it. I always was the type to give me some job, work, and do what I had to do. If they gave it to me at that time and I had an opportunity to get it, I took it. But I didn't live my life on it like all these other people doing it and making it worse. These people living their life on it. You just can't. You can't keep living life all checks. These checks is now in these states it ain't worth it. It's less money than you really think it is. That's why I always inspire myself just to go get me a job. I know I'm young and I still can do it. I respect the elderly people. See what's messing it up. All these young YNs, all these young men and women like me. I ain't no YN though, but I respect people. But when it came down to it, what really messed up is the government paying these people bills, giving them what they don't deserve to get or deserve to have. I'm talking about young folks. I'm talking about elderly people. People that made their money, retirement, all that. They deserve every dime, everything they deserve to get. Even veterans. Anybody who's been on wars and stuff, they deserve they get what they're supposed to get. But the young people is taking everything from them because they're too lazy to go get a job or stay with a job. Everybody wants to sell drugs. Everybody wants to be a prostitute. Everybody wants to be a stripper. Everybody wants to be a pimp these days, and they don't want to work. Now, I hate to say it like this, but some of these elderly people that is complaining now, you lay you lay the foundation down for some of these people. Some of these young dudes, some of these young women, you laid it down for them. Now they got to the point that it's getting out of hand and nobody can deal with it. Now, because it's messing around, why? It's messing up your stuff. It's messing up your money. It's messing up everything you work for. So now it's not going your way. Now you're crying. Now I got through watching this stuff. This in Florida. From one in Florida, it said Florida. Well, these three women, elderly women, acting a fool about they can't buy junk food with EBT cards anymore. Why? Because they're so used to buying it when they was going to the store with EBT. And it's messed up. I'm with them on their side when they come there because I think because it's a card, it's just like money, and you can spend it, you should be able to buy it because it's food. It's junk food or not. It's still food. Snacks and all that stuff for kids. And for people that do eat spot it. But it got to a point now people abused it, so now they don't no longer want nobody get no junk food like EBT cards, food stamp card, whatever you want to call it. It's sad, but I never pinned on it. I always the type of wanted to buy stuff anyway because I wasn't never depend on getting it in no way. It's just a lot of stuff I never pinned on. That's why I always feel like I want to work till the day I die. That's why I always worked at 2 jobs for then in the past and 2 jobs now. It may be 3 if I'm doing sideline, but they should realize when they said that there's gonna be a certain time in every state that they're gonna stop people from buying junk food on EBT cards or food stamp cards, you want to call it. They should have been realizing and listening to what these people said. They don't care how you do it, how you get it. They already know you're not gonna. And they send it to the stores because they know everybody go to the store and buy stuff, and they know they're gonna take that chance. These people gonna take that chance to spend. Don't get me wrong. That the EBT card is useful if you don't get nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's very useful, and paying for stuff with money is useful too. But a lot of people don't just won't pay it because they know they got a card. For me, I'm gonna pay it regardless because I'm not gonna go through all that. I'm not gonna take nothing back and none of that. I'm gonna pay for it. I always been like that. So people used to get mad at me when I was doing it. When I 14 sometimes I used to forget I even had a card because I was so used to paying for it. Or I forget, you know what I'm saying, I can use the card for junk food back then. Right now, you got people out here whining and crying like they gonna make that, like the government gonna make a change about these EBT cards. And it's not. They're not gonna make a change for you because you putting it out on camera. People can see that and the reaction and stuff you're gonna get. You know, you're gonna get a lot of reaction from a lot of people do think they still supposed to use EBT. Even I think you still should be able to buy anything you want, including junk food on EBT cards. I'm not against it, but what I'm telling you is not gonna change because they made a law and rules about it. And in those certain states right now, they're doing it. I don't know if all states doing it yet. They should be doing it, but right now, but I'm just saying, maybe not hit to everybody's state yet. But a lot of people's states is pissed off too about, you know, can I use, why not use it? But if you can't use it, you're not pay for it. One blank. I mean, people buy weed, buy blunts, buy beer, buy liquor. So I don't know what to tell you. I mean, crime is not gonna stop, man, because it's not these people's rules is their rules. And if you think these people first start losing their business because you were acting a fool about that, I'm gonna tell you, it's not gonna happen no more. So sorry, ladies, you have to pay for your stuff, your junk food for now. It's crazy, but that's how the world is now. Everything's revolved around with people doing what they saying now. There's nothing what y'all used to do or we did back in the day when it came to stuff like this. Now it's just the point is you gotta listen, learn. It's not gonna work. So just a video about it. I'm sad about some of these folks how they react about the EBT cards, but EBT cards no more. I mean, no junk food with EBT cards no more. Point blank. So I just want everybody to realize this is a video. I'm not knocking nobody and nothing like that. I'm just saying the government's not gonna change the rules about EBT cards. So, or you know what I'm saying, you can never buy some junk food with EBT cards anymore. It's your boy AKJB, AK Mr. Arkansas, AK Boost Man. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, subscribe to my channel. Send it everywhere, like I said earlier for beginning of my video. I just hope everybody, realize that they're not gonna do it no more, and nothing you can do about it.